I am back with a DPS video for you guys today. So, I'm going to throw these out there really quick. Number one, I want to make my videos better for you guys. So maybe not in this video because I kind of want to start experimenting with editing more. I know that a lot of my videos are pretty much raw. And it seems like you guys like that, but I do want to edit more. I think I want to add music, outro, intro, stuff like that into my videos just to make them more better looking for you guys and more appealing to you guys. And then also I want to start adding in-game content examples. I know that's kind of difficult to do, but I'm definitely going to do it. I guess it's not that difficult, but I'm definitely going to start trying. Even if it is just an alert. I won't do any solos or duos, but I will definitely do alerts and raids to show you guys those. And try to throw some music on them or something. Then also, Jagger is now a might-based DPS. He's not precision anymore. Eventually, I'm going to work up to him to getting a Venom Wrist Dispenser again so that he can be both. But for now, he is strictly might-based again. And I'm making him a full-on DPS. So before he was just nothing but a healer power because I was healing with him. But now I have a tune that I decided to make a healer. So he's going to be full on DPS. I got 3 armories dedicated to DPSing for Rage. So comment below what videos, or what powers, what powers you want. The most powers in the comment section that I see is the power that I'm going to go. And then, so say you guys vote for atomic or something like that, or water or whatever. It doesn't matter what it is. Say that's what happens. That's the most voted on. In that next video, I'm going to say, go ahead guys, on this video, what's the next power you want me to see? And we're going to try to get through as many powers as the powers that you want to see more than what I choose going further. But other than that, guys, let's jump into the video. I'm going to try not to make it too long because I kind of want to add some crazy stuff into it. So, alright, let's do this. So, Rage, awesome, DPS, really good, obviously. So my gear, 222, I got 121 head, I don't know why, but either way, 222, working on my my 225 gear. You guys know that I'm more of the average player, not the crazy player. My end game is honestly just getting the 225 gear and calling it a day. I don't really play elite like that or crazy stuff like that. Nothing against people like that, nothing against it. If you don't like it, it's fine. But my purpose is to just try to show you what I use, and it works for me. And me out DPSing personally these people who have all these things. So I'm not saying I'm good. I'm not saying I'm a good DPS. I'm not, flexing quote unquote or whatever. I'm just saying that this is what works for me and does really well. And so you're gonna need supercharged berserk in your head, escalating might, berserker, extended supercharge, leg mod does not matter. Feet, deadly block is what I usually use, and then max damage, of course. I always use a nitro in my videos and in content, so that's why I bring it to you. All my artifacts are 120. I'm using the solar amplifier, scrap of the soul cloak, and eye of the Gemini. If you didn't want to use solar amplifier, you can obviously use tetrahedron. That is up to you. My might is 34,902. So it's what, roughly 3,400 base, 700, something like that. I don't know. It's something like that. And as you can see when I scroll down, I have a nitro active right there. So let's go ahead and jump into the spec real quick. So the spec, you got dual wield, which is what I use for my weapon. You can use whatever weapon you want, but I usually just use dual wield because it's the weapon I use to start my character with, save a skill point. So you got super speed, nothing crazy in there. And iconics, all you need is robot sidekick. You do not need neo venom. Then inside of your spec tree, you need super powered focus. All your crits, max them out, max out might and power, and then try to go into as much health as possible. If not health, it doesn't really matter. If you're using tetrahedron, I say focus on health after that, but you can go on precision if you want. You can go in, I mean, it don't really matter after that, but I usually just throw it into health for survivability. So loadout. So disclaimer on this loadout. This loadout is not of my own creation. These loadouts, I believe, are all made from Obsidian Show or thought up from Obsidian Show, but I'm not 100% positive. But I do know for the melee loadouts that they are definitely. So with these loadouts, they came from him on his channel. He just hit 5,000 subscribers. He's an amazing DC YouTuber. He does an amazing job. He goes way more in depth than I do. If you want to check him out, you can. The only difference between our content is, yeah, I'm probably a little lazier. One and two, I'm more of the average player, so or the slightly above average player. So you're gonna see from two different perspectives, from someone who's very, very good at the game, very, very quote unquote OP, whatever, who has the impotence pieces, the elite gear, the max augments, the max artifacts, all that stuff, to see the most damage potential from powers. And then you're going to see from what I can do from my potential at where I'm at I guess you could say a more reachable goal than some of that. Not saying that that's not more reachable, but from where I'm at, you can see my damage. All right, so left to right we go. Relentless Anger, Severe Punishment, Outrage, Lacerate, Robot Sidekick, and Berserk. So you're trying to get as many Berserks as possible because of the Eye of Gemini. It hits really hard. It's just an awesome artifact. So the way that this works is you clip the first two powers together, like so, and then you go ahead and use Outrage, which is tab square, hold square for the combo, tab square, hold square. Alright, and then you want to use Lacerate, but you only want to use Lacerate up until when Outrage comes off cooldown. So the way it works is you clip, do Outrage, do Lacerate, alright, and then as soon as it's off cooldown, tap triangle. So here, I'll show you for an example. See how this is going off cooldown? You're hitting this, alright, hit triangle. You can go ahead and cancel Lacerate's animation because you can't cancel it any other way but tapping triangle. And then when you do that, so you would clip, do this, do Outrage into that, back into Outrage, and then go ahead and clip Outrage's last combo with Relentless Anger, and then restart your rotation once again. It just hits really hard. If you really weren't a big fan of this, what you could do instead is you can throw out Gailing Eruption, and then instead of canceling Lacerate's animation, you just last through the whole thing. So you just sit there and hold it, 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 and then you go ahead and do this. Because then that would come back up. You can do this, but that's up to you. I go ahead and I use Relentless Anger because it's a moving PI. It only lasts 6 seconds and it's awesome. Violence is bugged. Do not use Violence. It would be a little bit better because it's a moving PI and it's on your body, but it's bugged. It works and then it goes away and then you have to reapply it, so it's not worth it. Plasma Wrench just does not work into the rotation very well. But I mean, I guess you can try, but you can't clip it. So there you go. Oops. So now I'm going to go ahead and show you guys parses. Got a 28. Clip Cola. Should have clipped a Cola before that, so I messed up. It's my fault, but either way, we'll keep going. Okay, so you can see consistent 30Ks up to 33. You can definitely get up to even a 37K, 38K with where my stats are. You can go even higher, that up to 40 and 42 and stuff like that. It's insane. But with where my stats are, I hit 30Ks consistently, 33, 34, 35, up to 36, 7, and 8, which is pretty awesome. I'll go ahead and show you 8 targets real quick, parse. $33K parse to begin with. there was a 39. So you can kind of see like more ads, you can even do more damage. But 39k parse right there, 33 start up to 39. So like it has really good damage potential even at my stats compared to some of the crazy OP stats, which my stats aren't terrible, but there's a lot of people out there with better stats than me. So that's kind of it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you Outrage. I kind of want to show you Outrage on everything, but I don't see how I'm going to do that, but I'm going to try. So I'm going to show you Outrage on the 3, and then I'm going to show you on the single target with the 2 loadouts that I show you for single target. So the way I do with Berserk, not Outrage, I mean, excuse me, Berserk, is you clip Relentless Anger and Severe Punishment with Berserk. Triangle, triangle, then you just jump into the rotation. There is a 61k parse. Down to a 47. And then we'll just keep going until I'm out of power. Down to a 30. So there you go. So there you go for that. So that's pretty good, obviously. Berserk's amazing supercharge. All it does is deal back extra damage that you do. So the more damage you do, the more damage Berserk does, and then I, the Gemini, and it's just awesome. So the next thing I'm going to show you is a melee single target loadout. So the thing with Rage is Rage shines in single target. So you're obviously going to want to be as single target as possible in raids, especially in reg raids. I mean, if you have a healer and a good tank, you really don't need to be ranged anymore with the way Atlantis is and stuff like that. So it doesn't really matter anymore. So the only difference here is I take out Robot Sidekick, and then I go and I put an E-Chain. So the way it works is you do Relentless Anger, Severe Punishment, Outrage, Eviscerating Chain, Lacerate, and then Berserk. And then the way the rotation works is kind of the same. You just put in an extra combo, and all E-Chain is hold square. So you tap it and then hold square, and it does the combo. Tap it and then hold square. And that's the combo. That's all it does. And a cool thing is it is your 35%er. So once a boss gets below 35% health, you're going to do way more damage. But so the way that it works is you just rotate the 3 powers. You clip the first 2, and you rotate the 3. And then you can also go ahead and clip Outrage into Relentless Anger like you can with the other loadout. So see, that's all it works. A cool thing too about this rotation that I really enjoy is the fact that you can sit there and so say for example there's a boss and then there's like 4 ads or something around them. You have Lacerate and you have Outrage that are still going to hit those. So like you're still going to do more damage. The more ads and the more stuff you have, you're going to do better damage. I'm not saying that Rage is a bad single target DPS because it's not, but it's really good on the ads and stuff. But it's all around really well balanced. So go ahead and show you now. Got a 17k. Down a little bit to 16 there, but that's fine. And you're gonna see a dramatic difference in damage here once I get below a certain percentile. So just to show you the difference is, I believe I'm there. No, so I'm not. So you see how that hit like what, 5,000 and 8,000? Go ahead and hit this a few more times. Alright, there we go. Now watch it. 11, 32k crit. So now I'm going to show you the difference between that and then if it was at a boss at 35% health or less with this rotation. $20k, and then it dropped down to a 15. But you can see how much it went up from that. Like it's insane. So then now what I'm going to show you is I'm going to show you Berserk. So I'm going to show you on this single target so it doesn't get messed up. I could show you on this, but it's going to do extra damage with it being at 35%. I'm going to show you on a fresh sparring target. So it's the same way you clip with Relentless Anger. $25K. That would be up towards the 30 if it was below 35%, but at that point you would probably mop the floor with the boss. Down to a 19. So as you can see, it still does really good damage. And that's kind of what I use for single target, like at all times. But if you're in elite content or you're just like whatever, like you're not that good of a group, and you need to stay in the back, go ahead and you can use this. I don't know why it took that out. I think it took it out because of my artifact. Yeah, amplified heat vision. I don't know why it does that. So the way this works is specs all the same, but the loadout goes Gailing Eruption, Dreadful Blast, Eviscerating Chain, Amplified Heat Vision, Robot Sidekick, and Berserk. So this is more of a mid-range loadout more than it is anything. So the way this works is you pop Gailing Eruption, and you got to make sure you're mid-range because you want Gailing Eruption to hit. And then you go Dreadful Blast, which is hold triangle twice for the combo. So hold triangle, hold triangle. Then you're going to pop E-Chain. You're not going to pop its combo. You're just going to pop it, and then you're going to hit Heat Vision. And then you're just going to rotate 3 powers until Gailing Eruption's up. So for this, if you have a higher leveled Solar Amplifier, you're going to do better damage. It's just fair and simple. So yeah. Alright, so you're going to want to make sure you're remotely close. So like from maybe here, maybe a little bit farther back than this, obviously. But you want Gailing Eruption to hit to make sure it's doing its damage. And then you just go into the rotation like so. There you go. There's a couple I messed up there. But 15, 16, 17 K, go up to 18. You go up to even 20 with this just because of Eviscerating Chain. So I'm not saying it's terrible, but it's not as good as the melee stuff. So try to just stick to the melee. But if you can't, it's not going to be the end of the world. So I'm going to show you Berserk with this loadout as well. So I just clip Gailing Eruption with Berserk. Then I go into the rotation. That only did a 14K. That's pretty bad, but I don't know what happened to Berserk there. But you can do definitely good damage with this too. Hold on, let me go back up. Just get a little closer. Make it easier from here. And do it like this. There you go. There's a 35K parse on a single target. That's insane. And I was also getting the extra damage at that point from Eviscerating Chain, hitting 28K on that just that initial hit from E-Chain. As you can see, 12K. There you go, 20K. So there's potential there, like I said. And that's kind of it for Rage, guys. And like I said, I'm going to try to make these videos better for you. I'm going to try to use the loadouts inside of content. Definitely going to do that. And then I'm also going to really try to work on powers. Because a lot of powers I did over a year ago now. And I want to do more stuff. So in the following videos, what I'm going to do is this. Probably going to be a little less shorter on explaining things, maybe. I don't know, because I don't care about the length of the video that much. But I don't think you guys want to watch an hour-long novel. But still, I'm going to do that. And then I think what I'm also going to do is comment below. Please comment below what powers you want to see me do next. It could be any power, and if you're the only person that says something, so that means that's the power I want to go. But if there's like, say there's 3 different powers going in my chat, like electricity, nature, and quantum, right? Well, say there's like a little bit more quantum in nature, so then I'll sit there and I'll be like, all right guys, what do you want? Do you want nature or quantum? And then you guys choose from there. Or if there's just an abundance of earth, or abundance of mental, or abundance of whatever, then we'll just go with that. All right guys, and then I'll start working on a video for you guys. But anyways, I really hope you guys liked the video. I appreciate it. All right.